Welcome to this video review of the Brighton Philharmonic Orchestra season 2018 to 2019. A season of music for all listeners, from great masterpieces that everyone knows to masterpieces that may not be as well known to you yet. I am Ian Brignall, the Artistic Administrator for the orchestra. We open our season with a birthday concert. The Brighton Festival Chorus is 50 years old this year, and Conductor Laureate Barry Wordsworth will conduct 3 pieces by Elgar that he has recorded for Som Records with the chorus. For this concert we perform Psalm 48, Great is the Lord, then O Hearken Thou, and to finish the concert, From the Bavarian Highlands, with a text by Elgar's wife Alice. To celebrate a birthday we have Shostakovich's Festive Overture and Handel's Zadok the Priest. The British composer Sir Hubert Parry wrote his tone poem From Death to Life as an orchestral showpiece, but also as a heartfelt response to the First World War. Our November concert welcomes to the Brighton Phil a pianist who really needs no introduction, Freddie Kempf. Winner of the BBC Young Musician of the Year in 1992, he is now one of the most sought-after pianists of his generation. For this concert we welcome Freddie not only as a pianist, but also as a conductor. We start with a tuneful Rossini overture, then Freddie will play and direct one of Beethoven's greatest piano concertos, No. 3. And to conclude the concert, the ever-popular Dvorak Symphony No. 7. It is always an absolute pleasure to welcome back friends from previous seasons. Ben Gernon has recently been appointed Principal Guest Conductor of the BBC Philharmonic Orchestra in Manchester, and was immensely popular when he came to Brighton in 2017. We will open the concert with Mozart's Symphony No. 35, the Hafner, written at the height of Mozart's symphonic powers. Then Mozart's 5th Violin Concerto, the Turkish. Here we welcome back the immensely talented violinist Tamsin Whaley-Cohen. After the interval, Ben conducts the heroic masterpiece Beethoven's 7th Symphony, so popular in 1813 with Beethoven conducting that the second movement had to be encored immediately. For New Year's Eve we welcome back Richard Balcombe, who will guide you around the gorgeous ballrooms and salons of Vienna, with a little help from composers who live farther afield, with music that was also generating much excitement in the Austrian capital. Joining Richard in this concert is the soprano, Ilona Domnich, who will stun us with some of the finest songs and arias. The cellist conductor Thomas Carroll is already a hugely popular guest artist with the Brighton Phil, and in this concert we perform a symphony written in the 20th century, but with its roots firmly in the style of Haydn and Mozart, Prokofiev's Classical Symphony. Thomas then directs and plays the heavily romantic cello concerto by Robert Schumann. In the second half, Thomas conducts the hugely popular and gorgeous evocation of Scotland, Mendelssohn's Symphony No. 3, the Scottish. Stephen Bell is fast gaining a huge reputation all over the country from the Halle to the Proms, and he will be a very welcome visitor performing Wagner's atmospheric Prelude and Liebestod from the opera Tristan and Isolde. He will be joined by the soprano Camilla Roberts in Strauss's 4 Last Songs, possibly the most poignant and beautiful setting of 4 songs ever written. For the second half of this concert, we head to Russia and the first symphony of a hugely talented young composer, Reinhold Glier. Not for many a household name, but this is a brilliantly tuneful and great orchestral showcase. Our first concert in March with Barry conducting is a concert inspired by travel and the means to get to those exotic destinations. We open the concert with one of Mendelssohn's favourite overtures, Hebrides. We move to Midsummer in Sweden and Hugo Alfvén's depiction of Midsummer Day. Then to An Enchanted Lake, a wonderful piece by the Russian composer Lyudov. Honegger takes us by steam train to the interval with Pacific 231. After the interval we head to London with Eric Coates's London Suite before a reflective moment at the banks of the Green Willow, composed by George Butterworth. The concert finishes with Tchaikovsky's Fantasy for Orchestra based on his visit to Italy, Capriccio Italienne. The final concert of the season is typically romantic. Stephen Osborne joins Barry and the orchestra in one of the greatest of the romantic piano concertos, Rachmaninoff Piano Concerto No. 3. The second half is Symphonie Fantastique by Berlioz, a hugely innovative and impressive composition. We open the concert with the ever-popular overture Joyeuse Marche by the French composer Emmanuel Chabrier. I look forward to seeing you all at these Sunday afternoon concerts for what promises to be a feast of musical treats.